back to the London Christmas Tournament. Expert Division opening round, hole number 12. Here we're setting up for a sniper bounce-up shot using a King Slayer. Definitely recommend that you use a side spin 4-ball here. You can use anything P3, 4, or 5. Side spin 4 plus, wind 4 preferably. APOC 5 plus, sniper 9 plus. The drive is P3 plus 10% max. We're using 5.2 top spin, 3 left spin. Make sure it's left spin, not right spin. There. Couple of things that you can, if you want to try to get more consistent on your drive. There's a few different wind angles, and the wind strengths also play into this. And the more consistent you can get the drive, the better your odds are going to be dropping this albatross. So when you have this is basically the tailwind where my center line is to the left of this light pole. You can play this with a couple of clicks of underpower. If when you go to adjust, if this light pole and banner is kind of like right in your way, then I would recommend adding 3 clicks of right curl. Because it's a more crosswind, you get more push to the left and it catches a funky little bounce. And sometimes it'll roll short. Better to be a little bit long on this one than short. But either way, it's always going to be a safe eagle. And I'll give you my recommendations as far as what you should do with basically there's 3 different kind of rollouts that you can get on this drive, depending on wind strength, wind angle, how much you pull into the bunker, and all those sorts of things. But mainly the only thing I'm really doing is if this light pole and banner is kind of in my way, I'm just adding a few clicks of right curl to try and help give me a more consistent rollout. We're looking for right around 385 to 387 here, 384, 385, 6 or 7, somewhere right around there would be ideal. Sometimes you'll catch a short rollout where you're around 375 to 378, in which case you'll have to play some curl on your approach and basically take the eagle. I'll get you close, but if you get the shorter rollout on the drive, it's you have to add curl to get the trees out your way. And anytime you add curl, you lose a lot of consistency there. So you've seen there, I had a more tailwind angle. I didn't add any underpower. I finished 389. Had I added like 2 clicks of underpower to that, I should have been right on the money, right around 385. But because I got the long rollout, I'm going to have to play this approach differently. So like I said, we're looking at 3 major rollouts that I've noticed on this drive here. And they're going to require 3 different spins, okay? So if your drive is 389 plus, you're going to need to play this with 3 right spin, 3.5 back spin. You're going to want the tip of the ball guide touching the line 1 line below the hole. And you want it aimed at the right center of the cup. All right. That's if you get a drive 389 plus. 3.5 back, 3 right. Aim it right center, 1 line short. If you get the standard rollout of around 385 to 387, then you'll use 3 backspin, 3 right spin, and you'll have the tip of the ball guide touching the line 2 lines below the hole and 1 line right of the hole. So you'll be in that corner. I'll show you the corner I'm talking about. So here I have I have it lined up properly. I just left it short of the hole by, or of where it needed to be, by a little over a square, and you're gonna see that I come in about a square short on this one. So when you catch that longer rollout 389 plus, you want the tip of the ball guide to be touching the line right here. It's basically about a cup short of the hole. So I'm a square short here, and it's gonna show in this approach shot, and you want to be aimed at the right center of the cup. If you get the standard rollout, you want the tip of your ball guide to be right here in this corner, just touching the corner. And then if you get the short rollout where you're around 375-ish, you're going to need to play this one with 4 right spin, 3 back spin, and you're going to want to place the tip of your ball guide even with the line just below the hole and touching the line 3 lines left of the pin. So you want it to be in this corner right here, the tip of the ball guide. All right, you're going to play it the same way with the same adjustments. You're going to count rings for min. You should only be a couple of rings for min. You're just going to have to add curls. So with the shorter rollout, 4 right spin, 3 back spin, touching the line, 1 line below the hole and 3 lines left of the hole, and then you want to play half a ball of right curl and just before circle drop OP. All right. I know it's a little complicated. Listen, you can always take the easy eagle here. Just make sure you're avoiding the trees at all costs. What I'll tell you is this: when you adjust this shot, if your ball guide goes away at all when you're adjusting, then you need to move it to the left, because you're not going to get around that tree. When you adjust this shot, you cannot have your ball guide disappear. If your ball guide disappears and you leave it there, you will hit the tree. So if you have to and you're running short on time, just push it back, make sure that your ball guide isn't hitting that tree, and add a little bit of left curl. Trust me on that one. You want to take the easy eagle here. Don't set yourself up to walk away from this par 5 with a birdie. Okay? It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, this shot. I know I'm giving you kind of a fair amount of information here, but I want to try and give you your best opportunity. I will, in some later rounds, try to come up with a more consistent shot. Most likely be a win 5 shot. And you see here, I left it a square short, and I ended up a square short. All right? Had I put that where it needed to be, we would have been good to go. So P3 plus 0% at slider is the elevation for the approach shot. P3 10 max is the elevation for the drive. Standard spin set is 3 backspin, 3 right spin for a drive of around 385 to 387. If your drive is around 375, you need 4 right spin, 3 backspin, and you need to aim 3 lines left. If your drive is around 389 plus, then you need 3.5 backspin, 3 right spin, and you need to aim 1 line short and at the right center of the cup. All of the shots played just before circle drop OP. The only caveat to that is if you pull into the bunker when you adjust, then you need to play circle drop OP plus 1 click. Okay? I've only pulled into the bunker 1 time, but it can happen. So just keep that in mind. If you do pull into the bunker, you need circle drop plus 1 click. Otherwise, it's just circle drop OP and, offset according to your drive distance. A little finicky for this albatross. Practice it a few times. The shot is there. The drive is just not the most consistent. I will look for something different. This is what I have for now. I'm giving you what I got. I hope you get the drop. Wish you the best of luck. Rings push from men with the sniper. 1 is 3%, 2 is 5% slider, 3 is 8, 4 is 11, 5 is 13, 6 is 16, 7 is 18, 8 is 21%, 9 is 24, 10 is 27. I have not been anywhere close to that. The most I've pulled is 5 rings from men. So those are your slider values. Good luck. Hope you get it, and we'll see you on the next one.